to my channel. Today is a sit down video, a bit different to what I've been doing currently. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title down below, we're decluttering my makeup collection. This is my makeup collection in these acrylic drawers, plus whatever is inside this box. This is like my everyday in here, so I'll be keeping what's in here, but I want to then move this in here. This is my makeup collection, so it's quite small. It is just this little box, this acrylic container. I'll link it down below. I think I got it from Amazon. You know, it served me really well. I did used to have the Alex drawers that every YouTuber makeup guru has, because I used to be obsessed with makeup, and as I've gotten older and my collection has gotten smaller and smaller, and I really think about what I'm buying, when I'm buying it, why I'm buying it, and so on. As my collection is, you know, relatively small, hopefully the video won't be too long for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to subscribe and like the button down below, and yeah, let's just get into it. So I think the best way to do this is to go through each drawer and just see what we can declutter and what we're going to keep. You will notice I actually don't have a lot, because a lot of the makeup that I'm using right now is actually in this box, and if you lift it up you'll see there's a lot of makeup in here. I'm keeping everything, which is why this makeup is in this box. I'm keeping everything in here, but I do want to put some of this makeup into my makeup collection, but I want to get rid of the stuff that I don't want first before I do that. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so this is one of my eye drawers. It kind of consists more of the mascaras and eyebrow pencil. There are a few lip products in here which we'll get into, but if we just gonna empty it out. What's this one? Straight off the bat I can see some things that are empty and that are past its best. These are all products that I really liked. The Benefit Roller Lash, Brow Plumper by L'Oreal, and an e.l.f. Plumping Gloss. These were all great products, but I don't use them anymore because they're gone, they're dried up. So these are great products, but obviously I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm not going to keep the Benefit Their Reveal mascara because I just don't like it. The same with the Bad Gal bag. This is like a little mini mascara by Benefit. I don't like this either, really. This is a lip product. It's a Glossier lipstick in Leo. This is a beautiful shade, but it's dried out, it's old. You can tell if you're a Glossier fan that this is their old packaging for the Generation G lipsticks, and yeah, I'm just not going for it anymore because it literally, it falls out of the tube, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But it's a beautiful colour. Can't even see it. But I think I'm gonna keep all these. I use them. There's two mascaras by Maybelline. These are great. I love Maybelline mascaras. This is actually one of my go-to lip products. It's a Zoeva Pure Velours liquid lipstick, and it's a beautiful shade. So I'm going to keep this as well. And this is a Tarte lipstick my boyfriend got me recently. So it's pretty new, so I'm going to keep that as well. I've been getting into liquid eyeshadows recently, and they're a good base. So these are two Glossier Lid Stars. I'm going to keep them too because they're just gorgeous colours. This is actually my only eye primer in the sense of like this kind of style. It's from Sephora. I'm going to keep it. Again, it's my only one. I'll use it until it's over with, but then I won't be repurchasing it because I like to use kind of this sort of product over like your traditional primer or a concealer. A concealer is a great primer for your eyeshadow. And this is a little Glossier Boy Brow. I like this. It gives a really natural feel to your brows when it's on. And then this is like my favourite eyebrow pencil. It's by Revolution Pro. Yeah, it's just great, and it's cheap as chips, so you can repurchase it. So that's what I'm going to keep for this drawer. This is what I'm getting rid of. I can tell you right now, every single one of these palettes I'm going to keep. I love them. I've had them for donkeys, but with eyeshadow they do last a lot longer, so I'm going to keep them. Again, I'm going to keep this. This is a relatively new product, so kind of like cream eyeshadow, which again I loved for using as a base. I'm not keeping these. These are some MAC pigments that I got and they're just not my colours. I will be keeping these two MAC paint pots because they're just really pretty colours. It's just a white and a really nice like nude champagne shade, so I'll keep those two. This is a Burberry eyeshadow. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna try and give it another go. And this I'm gonna get rid of. I just don't use stick eyeshadow things. I just don't. This is my favourite ever liquid liner. It's a NYX Epic Ink liner and it's great. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the single eyeshadow. I'm gonna try and get freeze. This is an everyday eyeshadow I'm gonna keep. I like how it's got the cool tone to it. And this I'm gonna get rid of. Again, it's just that orange shade that I bought thinking I'd wear it, but I never did. But this I'm gonna keep. It's a beautiful, again, champagne shade. You can really tell what is my go-to colours. This is just a matte base shade. I'm just gonna get rid of it, never use it. This is another shade I never use. I think I'm just gonna get rid of these two because again they're old. This one's dried up and don't use them. This is an old crusty brow pomade by Anastasia. I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't use them, as I said before. I prefer to use that Revolution Pro eyebrow pencil, and I'm gonna keep this Natural Collection eyeshadow. It's just a nice shade of brown. I don't think I've got this. It's kind of warm but cool at the same time, so I'm gonna keep them too. I don't have a lot in here, and it's gonna be a very quick section because there's only two products I'm gonna keep, and it's the two concealers. This is a Revolution concealer and the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I love these and I'm gonna keep them. But the rest, I don't like. Green primers, strobing primer, Fendi foundation. Worked for me the first time I ever used it and never again. So I'm gonna go to this, and this is the Nash Low foundation. A beautiful foundation, but it's empty, so no point keeping an empty foundation. So this is a pretty empty drawer. I think what I'm gonna do is just open everything and see if we have anything that's similar in shade and go from there. Okay, so I am aware that you can't see just slightly here off screen, so I'll just go with these first. This is a little Revolution blush, and I think I'm going to keep this. I really like the colour. It's good for when I'm wanting to be more of vampy kind of vibe, so I'm going to keep this. And I'm also going to keep the NARS Deep Throat Blush. I love it. You can tell the packaging is kind of gross, but I love this blush. These two I can see are quite similar to each other. It's as a wave of blush and Benefit's Dandelion. You can see they're quite similar, so I think I'm gonna go with the Dandelion blush because it's got slightly more sparkle in it, and I do love a bit of sparkle in my blush. So my camera actually died, so I think the shot is probably going to be slightly different, but anyway, I think I was talking about these. So these are two sleek blushes, and I just don't reach for them. This one I heard was a dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush. Never used, and this is, I just feel like it's too deep for my skin. You can tell I'm really pale. So I'm going to get rid of this as well. I think these three I'm going to keep just because they are so incredible. I love them. They work really well on my skin. These three are probably my go-to blushes. So I'm going to get rid of these. This is the Benefit Benetint. Don't like the shade, don't like it. No. And then this is the Glossier like stick highlighter thing. I don't like stick highlighters, I prefer to have them as powder, so this is gonna go as well. I'm gonna keep these. These are the Glossy Cloud Paints. These are amazing. I really like this sort of product. I think they're really easy to like blend, and I love that about them. I'm really stuck with this. Do I keep it? It's the Benefit California. I just feel like it's too coral for me.
And it's really silly because the only thing that I really want it for is just the smell. Because it smells amazing and it reminds me of like my holidays, but if I'm not using it, what's the point in it? So I'm gonna give it away. I feel really bad about giving it away, but I'm gonna. This is filled with stuff and I've kind of chucked some things in, so I actually have some lipsticks and a pigment in here. And I'm sure I've got other things hiding away, but I'm gonna keep all of these because I do like them, so I'm gonna keep them. And then at the end I'll just do some of the finishing powders because I've got a few in here as well, so I'm just gonna take them all out, lay it out, and we'll dive in from there. Okay, so I think I'm really gonna struggle here because, as I said, I love this sort of product. I'm gonna definitely keep the Hoola light and this little mini Hoola because they're great. I do like them. I'm gonna keep the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This product is really great, so I'm gonna keep this as well. These are two e.l.f. like duos. This one's a cream and this one is just your regular powder. Now I really want to keep this purely because of the cream bronzer, but I don't like the blush. And I've got a cream bronzer already in my everyday box, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this purely because of this blush. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, this is hard because I really like the bronzer. I think I'm gonna get rid of this as well. I just never reach for it. I'm gonna keep this. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's the L'Oreal Back to Bronze, and I took this to Denmark with me. I love it as an eyeshadow. It's just great. I love this. I'm gonna keep this as well. I'm gonna keep this as the Naz Laguna bronzer. Again, much loved. And I'm gonna keep this. Now on to highlights. Which it's my highlight. Firstly, I'm gonna get rid of this. It's such a pitiful highlight. You can't even see it. I'm gonna keep this. This is one of my go-tos. You can see I love it. I've got a good old dent in that one, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this, which is your Way highlighter, and then it's like on the pinky side, and I don't have any other pinky highlighter, so I'm gonna keep this. It's really nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of Urban Decay's Sin, but it's just quite dense, and I feel like it's hard for my brush to pick it up, so I'm gonna get rid of Sin. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's broken. It's the Revolution Baked highlighter in Radiant Light. Now these two. I think I'll keep the Tarte highlighter because I do tend to go for it. So I think I will keep it, and it's kind of more a goldy highlighter. I will keep. Wow, oh my goodness, I've only kept 3 highlights. I was expecting me to keep a lot more, and I think I'm gonna get rid of this as well because I never reached for it. Wow. Okay. Okay, I got rid of a lot more highlighters than I was thinking. Now I'm finished with the highlighters, and I'm gonna quickly go on to the powders, finishing powders, because I don't have that many. This is the MAC blotting powder, and I'll keep it. It's good for touch-up. As you can see, I'm almost finished anyway, but I won't repurchase it afterward. I'm gonna keep all of these. I'm not gonna bother talking about them. They're all great. They do the job, but yeah, I'm gonna keep all these powders. And that's all I'm keeping. I'm really happy with this, actually. I'm quite happy. Okay, let's just quickly come in and show you what I'm gonna get rid of. Okay, so this is all that I'm getting rid of. To be completely honest, I'm really happy with this. It might not look like a lot, but it's because I started off with not a lot in the first place. So I'm generally happy with how much I have managed to get rid of. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. Yay! So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more of me, more of this. So yeah, I hope you will subscribe and hit the like button if you liked the video, and that you join me on this journey that we're on. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.